Hello everybody and welcome back to Railroad Tycoon 2, the second century campaign. Today we're going to be doing the Munich Metra scenario, which is similar to the Seattle Metra scenario. And Augie, you're going to be proud of me in this one because I've got a really good strategy lined up for this. There's a lot of win conditions, but the bonus that we're going to need to achieve all of those is going to be the plus 30% acceleration. That's going to be key, and you will see why in a moment. Okay, let's begin the scenario.
Well, the Burgermeisters of Munich saw your success in Seattle and want you to outdo yourself using their latest technologies and design. The trick will be navigating around ancient villages and potential archaeological treasure. Money is right if you can design the most streamlined passage. So grab your lederhosen and get going.
Munich, West Germany. What would have happened if Munich had allowed a private intracity railway? Your profits will have to drive your line, and speed would be your greatest asset. Show that private operation such as a line is not only possible but profitable. Due to Munich's historical value and age, you will have to prove your operational integrity to gain access to downtown. Access will be granted when you've successfully hauled 65 loads of commuters. For bronze, achieve a company book value of 5 million by the end of 1999 and connect downtown to Munich. That's pretty easy. Silver, achieve a company book value of 10 million and achieve a lifetime track speed of 65%. That's where the acceleration comes in. Needs to help us get those speeds up. And a gold, achieve all of the above as well as a personal net worth of 10 million, by the end of 1999. So this is the first of those what-if scenarios, which we're going to see more and more of for the rest of this campaign. So you will have to also build to existing track as well once we've placed our first station. So here's downtown Munich. It's a big old map, as you can see. There's lots and lots of places around here, but the main driver to getting the gold is over here, which is the airport. This is kind of the key, and this is actually looking very good. So it looks like, wait, first of all we need to build a company. So put in maximum investment. I'm finding 800. This is the sweet spot here. This gives me, it should do anyway, 2,000. Yes, it gives me 20% of the company. We can improve that as well over time. So that's pretty nice. Who's our current manager? Who else do we have? Diesel being a lot cheaper. Stock prices being lower. That is actually exactly what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and take out, So we've got 1.4 million to play with right now. We have down here with orbing if we want, which could work. The main, I think I'm finding the successful thing to do here is actually to connect these types of commercial buildings that produce airport cargo. Obviously, hence why we're building near the airport. So somewhere up here can work. As you see, we've got loads of them in a line. If we can find a cluster that also has some townhouses near them, like that, we might actually. Oh, that's pretty good. The problem is there's a load of bridges that are required here. So I do wonder if that is the way to do that. I might come out here first. There's a load of townhouses there. We've also got along here. It could be quite a straight line, potentially. Loads of townhouses there. This little area here's got 4 of them clustered about. We've also got industrial, and we have, like I say, townhouses. We're connected to 5 from here. That's quite good, actually, isn't it? I'm going to build this way first. There's also quite a long distance. Yeah, I'm liking the look of this. We should get all sorts of cargo here. Yeah, airport and commercial and industrial. Very nice. So we're going to go diesel to begin with, but hopefully in time we will be able to switch this out. So we just want to make sure that this is as much of a straight line as possible. Generally, that's okay. I would say it's because it's crossing roads that it's a little less so. 800k, that's good. Let's bring this up a little bit. Okay, now we need to think about the airport itself. Yeah, probably just bring this in a straight line until we can build the station. That's it. That'll do. If we build that one more, yeah, let's build that one more. We'll get one more house in there. You never know, it could be clutch at the right moments. I'm not producing anything, but that's the idea, is everything will bring in here and then convert, so airport to residential and commercial, stuff like that. Okay, we can build our first train. We are going to take advantage of what did us so well in a previous scenario, a recent one as well. We've got this one here. We're saving 90k as well, which is quite good. You're going to go, yes, from passing first. Make sure you at least are half full at any given time. Quite a nice distance, this, actually. I might end up doubling this service up. There we go, 5 airports. Airport cargo's worth quite a lot as well, I should point out. So let's have a look at this. 600k, that is phenomenal. Okay, now, I'm going to pause it there one moment. Can I buy any shares? No, that's a shame. Of the rest of the money, I'm going to buy back stock. There we go. Stock repurchased. 634k. That is really good. Really, really good. We'll be able to buy the roundhouse and the sanding tower down here. Because this is going to be a bit of a hub. These straight lines are also pretty good for our average speed. It's still below the 65 mark, but it's not too painful, especially with this train. Anyway, here we go. Fantastic. Okay, let's get that roundhouse and sanding tower in. We will want the telephone poles, but I'm going to wait a moment. I might even wait on the sanding tower. Might really just sort of focus on the stuff that I absolutely need right now, because the sand it's barely using any. And it's also going to... I might need to put a roundhouse the other way as well. Actually, now that I think about it. Right, buy back some more stock. We don't have the ability to do that. Fine, that's okay. We are currently at 1/3 of the company in terms of our ownership. That's not bad at all. Okay, and away it goes. I wonder if that can get there in time. I don't think it can. But we'll see, won't we? In terms of average speeds, what are we looking at on sort of the mid part of a stretch here? This train at some point is going to be obsolete soon as well, 60s. So we're kind of looking at sort of, yeah, possibly average speeds of low 50s, I reckon, is what this will come up to, which is not so bad. If we were to reduce the number of carriages, that would help it. But I don't think we want to do that right now. This is a pretty good spot for a station, isn't it? I mean, this has loads of townhouses. Only one commercial. You do produce airports, but you'll only get maybe 1 a year in total with all of this. But it's got quite a bit going on there. Might even want to have that come down here. Alright, we split 2 for 1. Right, what's our average speed? 63! Okay, that's very nice, actually. Brilliant. Okay, a roundhouse here. Right. Can we issue a bond? I can. I am very tempted to do that. What are we looking at here? You would take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't think one train's still enough, to be honest. There's a nice area here. But then you've got nothing in return. So you would just be taking... This would just be like the original scenario, where we take this up to utilise the commercial and industrial. Which is fine, that can totally work. And I'm actually quite tempted to do that. Is there any benefit to going somewhere else? No, that looks alright. I have to double track it up, obviously. Maybe make it a shorter train as well. I'm still debating whether or not it's worth doing. It's 1, 2, 3. So that produces 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 carriages a year. Of each of them, produces 0.4 each. Okay, I'm really liking this section up here. Although there is a road in the way. But there's a lot of industrial and there's a lot of townhouses. But if we can get this just right... Oh, that looks good. That looks very good. If we were to move this back one, no, we lose a lot. We won't be able to build through there, which is the only problem. But that's okay. But that is really nice. I could use better economic situation right now. So I might just hold off for a moment. And kind of see what happens. I am going to build the sanding tower and the telephone line there. And I am not going to do anything else yet. Hopefully we can get some better bond rates soon. We should have some different managers as well. Train speed, slower. Better credit rating? Engine purchase higher, we can then come back to you. I think I might go for that for now. Yeah, let's hold off on that. We should get better bond rates. That would be good for expansion. It would also be good Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe not for a little while then. Okay, split 3 for 1. We are currently at 50% ownership, which isn't bad actually. But it would be nice to have owned more. I was really hoping to get some good bond rates, but they just never gave me any. Now they are. I guess the economy's not in great nick, is it? That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, that dipped right at the end there. You're a cheeky git, you are. Anyway, that's enough. Yeah, we'll take it out at whatever rate it offers us. I have found a perfect, delicious little route here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this straight line as well. That's exactly what we want. I could just actually have it be completely straight, but we could miss out on some good cargo here. So I'm actually going to just keep this straight until the very end. And then it's going to come in like this. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, looks good. Keep it up that way. Yeah, let's do there. Oh, that is perfect. Look, there's 6 available for us right now. So let's go ahead and do that. That's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, we can have shorter trains if we want to increase our train speed. Always an option. Economy growing. That's good for the bond rates. That's very good for the bond rates. We don't have enough money right now to do that. Oh, right, yes. We were pretty much in the minus. Oops. That's going to cost us some money. Hang on. Yeah, let's sort out our bond rate. Let's get some money in for now. How much are we going to get here from both of these? 500k, 265. Yeah, alright then. Are they going to 2 different places? Don't think so. Okay, there we go. That's better. Repay this. We don't have enough cash. Oh, the bloody... bloody bond rates. It's killing me. Oh, come on! That's the problem of this train. At least this one's nice and quick. Okay, repay this, please. Repay that, please. Very good. Alright, this is where I'm going to go quite aggressive in buying back stock. Buy back. Buy back. Buy back. Oh wow, we still have loads. How much have I got here? Okay. I can probably get myself to 3/4 then, can't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. It's not quite, but it'll do. Yeah, that's close enough, actually. That is actually, yeah, that's good. Great, great, great. We are going to need to replace these trains very soon, because they're not the most reliable, below average reliability. I'd like to get them both to TGVs, but that costs obviously a silly amount of money. However, they're going to be so profitable that I think that would be okay. Right, status. Personal net worth of 1.4 million. The book value is super low right now. Once we convert everything to electric, that's going to bump up. The book value I'm not worried about in the slightest. We are going to need to double track just the end section here. There we go. Very good. Lovely. So these will not clash. That is huge. Oh, even though it's missing a carriage, that is huge. Yeah. What if I was to say on the way back, we just make it 5? Yeah, that's a good start, I would say. Sort of upping the speed a little bit here. Here we go. There it is, 400k. Ooh. My goodness. Very nice. What's our share price looking at? 71. We're in 3/4 of the company. Will that cut it? Maybe. I do want to electrify that track sooner rather than later. So let's go ahead and electrify this section. It costs a lot to do that. Let me have a look at what sort of managers we have. Electric track building is a lot cheaper. Yeah, that'll do. That's actually kind of what I'm looking for here. I could use the cheat, as you can see here. That is what I'm doing right now. So I've saved a little bit of money doing that, but let's go ahead and electrify the track. Man, it's when you get good timing on the managers, the difference that makes. We can. Yeah, there you go. I think that's fully electrified now. Yeah, that definitely is. And now over here is okay, good. Alright, let's have a little look at how we're getting on now. Average speed of 61. We are only just below where we need to be. That's really good. Book value we can increase comfortably over time. I'm just really pleased with how the net worth's looking currently. That is excellent. No doubt though that's also because the share price is doing quite well too. Yeah, if I can do this without leveraging myself too much. Oh, the city planners of Munich are happy to open the downtown district of your railway. Please be careful. I love that. They're like, they don't trust me. And rightfully so. So, can we issue some bonds? We can to get those TGVs going, but currently, the way things are, I think I might just let things go as they are right now. Instead, yeah, like I say, I'm going to replace these trains soon. Once they've done their thing. This train's doing really well. Let's take a look at the profitability of each of them. So last year 500,000, making nearly $1 million a year. We only really need a couple more routes. And I just need to make sure that I increase my ownership. So I actually might wait until a recession before I go buying some stock. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Even if it does split a bunch more times, I'm not falling for that, because if I over-leverage myself, I'll be forced to pay the shares back, essentially, for a big loss. I'll be ruined. Ooh, now we're talking. Must be getting close. 764, above average, below average, fast and average. I think I want this TGV, even though it is, I think, slightly slower. Oh, it's quite a bit slower, actually. Yeah, that's the good one. Reliability, though, kind of sucks, is the only problem. This is a good little train here, but we would have to bring it down to 4 carriages. This one we can get away with 5. So I'll probably go 5 and 4. 5 there and 4 back. Would be a nice sort of middle ground. Oh, look at that, that's already going down. Yeah. Boom times ahead. Which means expansion, expansion, expansion. I think I'm going to start buying back some more shares, because we can probably get some sweet bond rates right now. Yeah. Alright. Got a choice. We can. Yeah, I'm going to issue a bond. This one here, I need to replace these trains. They are so broken. So we're going to go 5, 5 and 4. No, 5 and 4. Yeah. Okay, away you go. Because it'll be more reliable than this train that's just... I think it might be out of service already. No, not quite. Check out that average speed though. 96 miles an hour. Really nice. Yeah, it's going to be a bit slow going around this section here. But on these straights, it's going to be mighty fast. Okay, we've split 2 for 1 again. That's only going to be good for my own net worth. There we go. Book value of 2 million, 3.2 million in net worth there. That is very nice. Very, very nice. I can probably afford to buy a little bit myself there, but we almost own the entire company. I say we kind of just ease up a little bit and start thinking about how I can get both these trains over. This, however, whew, maybe 5 carriages will do both ways. I mean, it is clearly faster. 72, yes, this is really going to ramp up our average speed. And if anything, it'll actually make us more money. And like I say, we've gone for the better acceleration as well. So above average acceleration, that's going to be increased by 30%. So it's able to get up to those speeds a little bit quicker. And that's the key to winning this scenario, as you can see. This is, I think, our longest straight. 79, 86. At the end here, 90s. Yeah. Really nice. And once that's in, I think we might be able to afford... Yep, I think we can. That's it. I hope this train stays in service for a bit longer, though. It's my main thing as well. There you have it. We've got telephone poles there. Good, so that means the quicker turnaround times. Wonderful. Now we need to start thinking about where we're going to go next. 6% is not such a bad yield. I don't really know where I'm going to go. There's lots of options. We do need to start heading into downtown. the downtown area. This little area here is not bad, is it? We've got six of these big buildings with airports. That'll produce 2 a year. We've got 4 townhouses. That'll produce about 3-4 a year. A house or 2 just to complement it. It's not a bad shout. We could have that be its own separate line. Perhaps it starts off here and then goes up to that little cluster. Yeah, that's not so bad. Mind you, we could always extend passing here. That might actually be a better idea. And then double track it up this section here, which means we won't need to build as much, especially if we want to keep electric. Yeah, that's probably better. Looking forward to seeing what the average train speed is this end of this year. Ooh, here's a good one. I hope we don't change managers this year. I can't remember if we do or don't. But increasing that train speed, oh man, I'm very tempted to do that. 85, what year is it? I think it's on even years that it changes, so we should be okay. Here's hoping anyway. Let's get that money in. There we go. Before we do that, oops. Oh, I can change the company name and all that. 5% you say? Well, I'm actually going to exchange these over just to lower that. That will pay itself off in time. Okay, issue some bonds. Oh. Okay, that's gone. I guess because I lost a bit of cash, didn't I? At least we've got no 7%ers. Okay. I just want to get this track built first. Is my main points. So, yeah. Yeah, this cluster here looks really nice. Could extend that further, but there's a lot of townhouses adjoined here. That's kind of going into some of the same territory, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 2 townhouses there. Maybe this is not as good as I was thinking. That might be the best option. We'll get that. We actually do get some extra there. That's pretty good. And we don't overlap on any of these. Yeah, just perfect. That is. So what was it about here? Stone railway bridges, please. Yep. I think that was it. Yeah, we don't want to take any of the other stuff. There we go. That's the sweet stuff. Okay. Overview. What was it? Train speed faster. Engine purchase cheaper. I can build that right away then. Haha. Because now it's only 650,000. There you have it. Compassing junction. No, not 6. Just 5. 5 is enough. Are we going to go 5 and 4? I think we're going to go 5 and 4. On the way back here. 1 and there. Very good. Okay, that'll do. Just up that speed even more. We've got our TGVs. Okay, how are we looking here then? Book value's good. Everything's looking good. Good. We will need to, of course, double track some of this up soon. So once we get a bit of money in, we should be able to do that. Okay, got to kind of work out where they're going to meet now. Probably this corner here. We will need to double track this entire section, of course. Alright, that'll do. What's happened there? I guess... yeah, don't do that. Lovely. And past they go. That just gives us a lot more money. We've just sort of doubled this route, as it were. Really nice. Oh, 100k a piece, and that's what these are all going to be as well. But look at the speed of them. Just want to make sure these are definitely profitable. Yep, you can see last year, all looking very good. Spent almost 100k this one, but yeah, very profitable. Okay, we are already up to like even more money here. This is proving to be very, very good, very profitable. I think I might take the opportunity to buy back even more stock. Yep, have a quick look at my ownership. We almost own the entire company now. So I can really start focusing on perhaps raising a dividend. Yes, we need to get into the centre a lot, but not even close. No, we're getting there. Getting close to downtown. We may want to consider just not focusing on the airport anymore. Bear in mind, it's a very good year. Look at this. Yeah, really nice. We've only got to triple our book value, which we can easily do. And double my own net worth, which again, I can easily do. I think I might keep that train speed. I didn't take a look at the average train speed. Don't know why I'm not looking at that. There's something to be said for the fuel costs here. That is really quite massive, but profitability is not an issue for us. So I don't think I am going to do that. So over here, we've got a lot of industry, but a lot of commercial. Is it possible to find another nice cluster of townhouses, like here, for instance, and just have a train going zippity-zoo along this way? We need like a lot of townhouses. There are quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. Okay, I've just taken out another bond. I've also started a very small dividend as well. We are going to build a track going all the way, just straight line into... Actually, I was going to say there, is that downtown Munich? That counts as downtown Munich. Should we not maybe try and find a spot there? This does go down. I think it would be blocked off here. I'd have to destroy that. Nah, do you know what? This is still my preferred spot. This area here where there's quite a few townhouses sort of packed in there. That seems like a decent route. And that's going to go back to here. We've got lots of industry, lots of commercial. Down it comes. Yep, that's it. 800k, which is fine. How does this look? Yeah? Is there any benefits to going here? We connect to a couple more commercial and industry. That might increase the price, going back the other way, potentially. But this should be fine. I'm hoping. It's only got a few. But it's something. Okay, we'll wait there for a moment. We need to afford a train, which is another story. But that's fine. Very good. Might be able to go for a cheaper train this time if we're going to have less carriages. Perhaps the Class E here. It's fairly straight lines. It'll be... We've increased the train speed, haven't we, as well? So, yeah, that might work. Alright, yeah. I think I'm going to do this now. We are going to go for the Class E here. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go 5. And then 4 going back, so that you've got more you can take with you to the airport. There you go. So you can even take some residential that way, which is obviously worth a lot. Residential and airport cargo. Yeah, that should be fine. What sort of speeds are you looking at here? Not bad at all, actually. Not amazing. But it's just to sort of get us more money. If I do want to change you to a TGV, I will. There you go. That's already starting. Is it still? It's still in use. As you see, the SD40 is not in use anymore. At some point, we really might need to replace those TGV blacks with the TGV orange eventually. There we go. Let's double track the actual station itself. There we go. And we are going to want to probably roundhouse possibly this one in case we decide to use it. So we'll go for just these two. There you go. Lovely. That'll make me more money. I think I can probably increase the dividends soon. Right, let's assess where we are after this. Okay. 1992. Book value, 4.2 million. Personal net worth, 5.9. Average speed of 72 miles an hour. That is beautiful. Dare I say we're nearly there? Kind of nearly there. So let's actually just... Do we want to just connect to Munich for the sake of connecting to it? Possibly. Thing of downtown, though, there aren't many clusters of properties here. This could be... No, there really isn't a great spot, is there? May just be a case of building a small station and calling it a win. In that sense, I think that is probably going to be my move here, for now. There you go. We have technically made that connection. So something I could do... Oh, okay. The dash is not appropriate for this scenario. The AMD 103. Bloody expensive, but bloody fast. That would win us this scenario, I think. Yeah, we've got, as you see, loads of townhouses here and then loads of commercial. So something we could do, if there's no industry here, we could build a station here that then goes up to here. Make sure we avoid this, just so we can pick up the, I guess, the airport stuff. And then we could possibly pick up residential going back as well. That could work. That could really, really, really work. Although I don't know if, because the AI is programmed a bit different on this one, maybe that's not the way to do it. Okay, we might have an opportunity for a very long line here, going from over down here in Germering all the way up here. If we were to build a station here, so I'd need to remove this house. I'll do that now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, say build a station right there. We have the airport, we have got industrial, and we have got commercial just about in that area here. But this station would place nicely here. I quite like the look of that. I think that could be a really nice profitable line. Then I can really start hammering out some money to myself as well. So what am I looking at? Yeah, I'm almost neutral there, which is really nice. Okay, how are we doing? More money, please. Keep that money coming in. Okay. Let's keep this as a single track. Also non-electric. And then we'll kind of go from here. So it kind of needs to be a stone bridge, doesn't it? Alright, lovely. So from here, we will go electric. Do we need to double this? I don't think I will. I think I want to make this a TGV as well. And I think it's going to be like so. That's it. It needs to go up one, actually. There you go. Can it go up any more? It can. That will overlap, though, on the other properties. Okay, good. That's nice. That in itself is a productive station. There's a few things here that can help. Not the best station, but it would be productive. So you've got to sort of go along like that. I might really be fussy about this one and do stuff like this. Get rid of... Really try and make this as straight as possible. Maybe we try that, or was it AMD or whatever? It really does go all the way through here. $230. I don't think that's necessarily worth doing. And yeah, we're looking at building the station down here, so I might actually just look at having to go south after that. Okay, I need to get some more money and then we'll go from there. Ah, the bloomers off the economic boom. So that means share prices are going down and stuff like that. We could probably buy back the last of our shares soon. We still split 2-for-1 despite that. That is quite funny, actually. Honestly, that's incredible. And look at this, that's really going up and up and up. Very, very nice. I like keeping... I'm going to keep those 5,000 shares, or I think it's 10,000 now, until the end, so that I can artificially increase the share price if I need to. We've only got 5 years. We'll get this next line going. That'll give us a lot. That'll give us quite a nice bit of income. That's good. That is good, but like I say, I don't want to do anything just yet about that. I will buy back some. I mean, how much would this even cost if I was to buy this back? Be most of it. But I want to wait until, like I say, the end, just to get me over the line. We do only have 5 years left. But we should be able to afford it by the end of this year, based on the amount we're getting here. Hello! Maybe this is the one. If we make this a nice straight route, this is going to make us a lot of money. Price isn't so bad either, and the speed. Remember, these are all like 0% gradients, and we've also got the Eurostar. Might go for that Eurostar instead, although it is more expensive. It is more reliable as well, yes? So let's just double check this. It's quicker, cheaper to run, and very reliable. That would be good. But we do need a couple of million, really, at this point for that then. Okay, I'm actually quite happy with this, although I think we can get a lot more buildings along this way. It does depend what this one does. That does offer us airports. Can I have my cake and eat it too? Maybe from here. That's probably better, but I've made the track go over here. Oh, not really done a good job of this. This'll do. This'll do. I'm fine with this. Okay, I now need that. I need that train money, man. Give me that train money. I'm almost neutral in cash, which is really nice. So there we go. This is looking good. Book value's going up and up and up because we are obviously reinvesting all of our money over here. I think I want that Eurostar. I mean, that's going to do us really quite nicely. But unfortunately, debt is not that bad because our finances are in really good nick. So if I can get within 500,000, I might pull the trigger on that one. Okay, I think I'm going to do this. Issue a bond, 7%. Totally worth it, though. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Yes, we are going to go. I think we're going to have to go all 6, right? Because this thing goes mighty fast. Yes, all 6 and all 6. Make sure you're, fully ready. Maybe we go 5 back. Oh, this is going to be very profitable. It's our longest distance train, I think. Yeah, look at that. Okay, yes, we don't have the money right now to pay a dividend. That's fine. I've managed to get myself to cash positive, actually. So, really nice. That is all that matters there. Now, let's have a little look at this, shall we? Oh my god, it's absolutely flying. It's already there. Are you kidding me right now? Look at this. This is crazy. Right, let's get that roundhouse going. Because we're going to need that. But here it goes. 118 miles an hour. Huh. Fantastic. Okay. Connected to Munich. I didn't check this to make sure this had actually gone through. That's good. 75. Net worth's going down. That's because our share price has come down. Book value is continuing to increase. There we go. Would you look at that? Absolutely marvellous. We'll go for some telephone poles and standing towers here. Yes, you can return with 5. And we will go for a roundhouse here as well, because you are going to need that, I reckon. But look at this, 500,000 there. Bloody fast. It's just so quick. 139 miles an hour. How reliable is it? Very reliable. Yeah, this is going to be a reliable moneymaker. I mean, yes, it's pricey to run, but it's cheaper than, what was it? Tally's bullets? Yeah, cheaper to run. More reliable, it's just infinitely better. I think that was the right way to go. Would be nice to pay down that 7% debt, I have to say. But look at it go. Easily doing 2 in 1 year there. And it can easily take 6 at a time. So, yeah, I say you do that. At least 6 on the way there. Anywhere else good down here? Any other little clusters we can exploit? That would be nice to do. I think I will for now, though. Pay that. We've got a lot of debt. Okay, I think I found yet another extension here. I'm going to go ahead and do this because I'm a greedy boy, but we might as well utilise everything we can just so we can get this extra little house in. Let's go for this. There we go. Can we get a bit more? We can actually. We can get another house in if I go 1 tile further. Assuming I can build the house there. Oh no, we can't. That's fine then. Okay, it's got 5. Yeah, we need to keep reinvesting. Just so... I mean, we just need to keep doing that anyway, don't we? But yes, I would like to get a second Eurostar going over here. Remember, the trains themselves, they do add to the book value. Obviously, it's in a very simplified fashion, because you would replace these over time, wouldn't you? That's still in use, I'm glad to see. I assume all the bullet trains and fast commuter trains are always available to you. Here we go. Right, what are we looking at? 8.6, 7.7. Okay, we've only got a couple of years. Can we go back to the briefing here? By the end of 1999. Alright. I see. 6%. Okay, I think I might do this just so we can build that second one now. Going from here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the same back. There we go. You did have more. You definitely had more. Never mind then. Alright, thanks for that. Well, let's go ahead and start paying myself some more money. At least just a little bit. Wow, that's already caught up. Class 232, okay, very nice. These trains are so fast, I almost might as well keep them on a single track here. I'm not really worried about them bumping into each other right now. So I am going to bump up the dividend to about $500,000. There we go, that'll do. $3 a share. And that's going to really start lining my pockets soon. There we go. Yeah, they're so fast, so instantaneous as well. Look at this, 600,000. Oh, we've done it. Just like that. With a performance like this, other cities will probably be looking for private rail systems. Don't do it, I'm telling you, don't do it, unless you buy it back at the end. There we go, we got ourselves the gold. Do you wish to keep playing? No, that was really fun. I love those.
Now that the bratwurst and beer have run out in Munich, excuse me,
Jesus Christ.
It's back to work on a unique project to link England and France.
Okay, anyway, coming up next we've got the Channel, which is the last of our sort of current year scenarios, and then it's future scenarios. At least when the game was made, 2006 was the future. Yes, we've got the Channel next time, taking place over the Channel Tunnel. Speaking of Eurostar, that kind of segued quite nicely, actually, didn't it? Anyway, we can choose between 3 starting managers. I assume we can't change the manager, is the catch there. Might go for Threthevik. You buy trains for cheaper, if I'm not mistaken. Possibly. I've forgotten what Theodore Judah does. Roy White, fuel costs, I think, maybe? Can't remember. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that as much as me, and I shall see you next time.